I'm Jim Shaw, and I'm the incoming chairman of the board of the Lexington Chamber of Commerce. I've served on the board of directors of the chamber now for about 3 years, and this is my sort of second stint with the chamber. In the 1990s, I spent some time on the board as well, a couple of years, but I spent a couple of years on the board, had to step off because my business at the time, which is the Colonial Times magazine, needed more of my time and energy, so I gave that up, and so I'm pleased to be back, and I'm pleased to be coming in as the chairman of the board of the chamber. I get a chance to work with so many people who have given so much over the years to make sure that we have a vibrant and healthy downtown or vibrant small business community actually throughout all of Lexington. We've worked hard to establish relationships and rapport with some of the industrial businesses that are along Hartwell Avenue and Hayden Avenue. Shire, as an example, we've worked very closely with Shire from the time that they've come in to now. And but in the last couple of years, we've really kind of focused more intently on small business, particularly retail establishments, restaurants, and businesses like that really need a push, because that's what's been driving the economy in downtown Lexington. So we've been working very hard to bring a focus to that. So we're here not only to serve the public, but we are here to serve the membership of the Chamber of Commerce, because oftentimes they're disenfranchised. So we will sort of research what are the issues that are coming in front of town meeting that affect or impact businesses in Lexington. We'll take a position and we'll go there and we'll advocate on behalf of businesses. So we've been really making strides in all of these areas over the last couple of years. So it's becoming a more exciting chamber, and we're feeling much better about the way that we're interacting in the community. Over the years, we've developed an annual tradition of meeting. We have a what we call an annual meeting. It's always happened in January, as far back as I can remember, and as far back as research tells me, that that January was always the month. It's the start of the new year, and we started calling it a gala several years ago. When we come back, it gives us a chance once a year to have what we call as our annual meeting. So all of our membership comes together. We vote at that meeting to seat a new board of directors, or to add new members to the board, because everybody gets elected to 3-year terms, but they stagger. I will be coming in this year as the new chairman of the board, the vice chairman will be Lester Savage. Fred Johnson is going to remain as our secretary, and Veronica Kyra is remaining as our treasurer. And that's the core of the leadership of the Chamber of Commerce. But we have an active executive committee, and then we have our full board of directors, which is about 17 members. So first and foremost, it's an annual meeting, and then we have sort of a celebration. It's a gala in the sense that that's when we really begin to really celebrate the year's accomplishments. We have a few few folks coming up to speak about what happened over the course of the year in the Chamber of Commerce. We present several awards. This year only 3, but usually we do 4, maybe 5. And it basically allows us a chance to sort of single out people for accolades. This year, Peter and Beverly Kelly are being acknowledged for their civic activity. I hate to just limit it to one thing because they've done so much, but you know, when you think about Beverly and Peter, the thing that really stands out is for years they led the effort to light Lexington Center during the holidays. So that's specifically what we're honoring them for, but they've done so much more. The Lexington Rotary Club is being honored for their charitable contributions in the community. For years they've given, since their inception in 1929 in Lexington, they've provided literally hundreds of thousands of dollars in college scholarships. They have presented gifts to the town, like the gazebo at Hastings Park that is so widely used by the Bicentennial Band and other organizations. They've given computers, I mean, literally hundreds of thousands of dollars over the last couple of years. Computers to the library, special hermetically sealed cases to the Historical Society. They've given equipment to the police department and the fire department. The list goes on and on and on. And oftentimes they go without recognition, and this is an opportunity for us to tell the community that we appreciate what they do and that the community should know. And the last, but not by far the least, is for the first time ever we're doing a Lifetime Achievement Award, and I'm sad to say that this year's Lifetime Achievement Award is Richard Michelson, Dick Michelson, probably the best known icon when it comes to the retail community in Lexington. Dick was somebody I knew personally. He had a lot to do with helping me start my publication, the Colonial Times magazine. And you know, and it's hard. One of the nice things, the bittersweet thing, is that I was able to share with him that the board had voted to present him this award. He got sick. He had been sick, in and out of the hospital, and his last visit to the hospital, sorry to say, was his last, and we lost him. I believe it was the day after Thanksgiving. But I'm heartened to know that he knew that we wanted to honor him in this way, because if you look back, we have documents that show back in 1980 some of the stuff that he was doing with the chamber. They presented back in 1980 that showed him and the awards he was receiving from the chamber back in the 1950s. So this is a guy who's been working on behalf of the chamber for literally decades and decades, and it's long overdue to give this man the accolade he deserves. So I'm so pleased to be able to do that. And then the other thing that I really want to emphasize, for the last 2 decades that I know of, we have not held the Chamber of Commerce annual gala in Lexington because we didn't have a facility large enough to accommodate it. You know, when we still had the Sheraton in Lexington, we were doing the event over at the Hanscom Airfield, over at the Air Force Base. They would host us, and it was always a great event. But then after the Sheraton left, and then after 9/11, it got complicated to do things on an air base. So then we started looking at local hotels, and we didn't have a facility in Lexington large enough to accommodate our gala, because we generally have about 150 people. And this year we'll be having our gala at Carey Hall in Lexington. We're very excited about it. The town has spent a considerable amount of funding to sort of rehabilitate the hall. I've been to several concerts there. It's a beautiful facility, and I'm really, really very excited to let people know that we're going to be there. So to summarize, it's just, you know, we're excited that we're going to be able to do this in Lexington. We're excited that we're able to honor some really people in the community who have given in very significant ways. I'm delighted. One of the things I really enjoy about the gala is, you know, the social hour before the dinner, so people can have some time talking and reacquainting. It's really not about networking. It's just about developing and building and furthering friendships. So many friendships have been born out of the Chamber of Commerce. And then just sort of bringing in a new slate of officers. It's an exciting night. And this year, we have Jimmy Tingle. We're always looking for interesting people to speak to the crowd. Sometimes you hit a home run and you get a good speaker, and sometimes the speakers are kind of like drab, you know. But this year, I think we're looking forward to a great evening. Jimmy Tingle, who just so happens to be a candidate for lieutenant governor, he's been a political humorist his entire career. You know, for a while he was on CBS with 60 Minutes midweek, doing the kind of Andy Rooney shtick at the end of the show. But anybody who pays attention knows who Jimmy Tingle is, and we've gotten great response so far. Jimmy Tingle is, I've spoken with him several times. He's excited to come to Lexington. He actually sold out Carey Hall twice in the last 2 years as a performer. So we're excited to have him. He's going to add a dynamic to this event that frankly we're looking forward to. So I think all in all, it's going to be a great night. We hope people will take the time to come and enjoy. And by the way, you don't have to be a member of the Chamber of Commerce to come to this gala. You know, you can come. You know, you can learn about the chamber, come and enjoy. You know, if you want to just come see Jimmy Tingle, that's fine. I won't take it personally, but you know, I think you'll find that you'll learn a lot, and you'll find that there is considerable value to the organization and what the Chamber of Commerce does in Lexington. So we hope people will take the time to come, and I'll just leave you with the fact that you know, you can always learn more about the Chamber of Commerce by visiting lexingtonchamber.org. It's that simple. Just come by, you know, go to the internet, lexingtonchamber.org. Our history is up there. Members, if you want to find out, if you're looking for a service, you can always go on and see what chamber members are there and what services they provide. There's a phone number, it's on the website if you want to call and connect with people. But we're here serving, and we like what we do, and we do hope that we're making a difference. We like to think we are.